There we go. All right. All right. So we live. What's up? What's up? What's up? Probably be the last SmackDown. Probably. Probably the last, yeah, probably the last stream before the last SmackDown stream before I move, definitely. Maybe might stream on Monday, maybe, depending on how I feel. But for right now, this might be the last stream, just because I got a lot of shit to do. Start moving everything and start getting everything kind of taken down before I fully make the move out of here. I'll probably decide on Monday whether I'm going to stream or not. Also, I didn't show you all this. Hold on, let me show you. Hold on. So, I went to so I got this. Charmel and King and Booker T. Autograph. This is my favorite one, low key. This is my favorite one. Scarlett and Arian. And I bought frames, definitely. IKEA, and then I got fucking Shelton Benjamin. Shelty B. Yeah, I got this one. And then so, I got these. But yeah, so, man, I spent a lot of money that day. I spent a lot of money on Sunday, bro. I spent so much money on Sunday. Holy fuck. I spent a ridiculous amount of money on Sunday on autographs and photos and shit. I got a photo with Karrion Kross. Let me see if I can show it. Got it somewhere here. And I met fucking Malcolm. Fucking met Malcolm. And then, hold up. Got Karrion Kross and Scarlett. So, but yeah, I gotta fucking pack up and move, bro. I gotta take some shit down. Probably start taking that down, that I gotta definitely take down. But yeah, I think I gotta figure out how I'm gonna decorate my room though. So I'm gonna I'm gonna take a whole like day and like figure it the fuck out. I think. Cause I'm gonna have a new room about this size. So it's just, I think maybe even a few more feet that way. Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. I'm getting a new couch too. Also, can't forget. I'm good. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm just tired. I was just looking on my phone for a minute. I'm vibing. SmackDown starting up. Give it a second. Maybe. Let's start SmackDown, brother, man. We got to smart SmackDown. Shit. Damn, 665 likes is crazy. Damn. Damn, brother. You don't have to go that crazy on it. It ain't that serious. Yeah, I gotta get my cap cut up though. Give me a second. I get my editing software. Cause I edit all the shit myself. I edit all my clips myself. Believe it or not. I know that sounds fucking insane, but I do edit all my clips myself. I edit everything myself. I edit all my clips myself, brother.
We're in South Florida, fun in the sun by day, buzzy in spots at night. Tonight we bring you the place to be on this road to WrestleMania. Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise hosts Friday Night SmackDown. Elimination Chamber just 8 days away. The course of everything could be altered in real time. The biggest superstars are here just outside Fort Lauderdale, including Rhea Ripley with Io Sky. And tonight the focus is Rhea in singles action. A recent heated exchange with Julia has turned into this. Mommy against the Beautiful Madness tonight. Meanwhile, Kiana James has her own concerns, her biggest chance of all. It is time to decide another Elimination Chamber spot. The future Hall of Famer, Charlotte Flair, with good company leading the way here in Fort Lauderdale. Flair and Bliss in Sunrise tonight, as is Nia Jax. The Irresistible Forces are ready. A triple threat qualifier is ahead. On the men's side, it's the last chance for 3 big-time stars. Damian Priest is trying to get back to a WrestleMania gold-clinching moment. He'll be in a qualifying match with the United States champion Carmelo Hayes. And let's talk about it. Trick Williams, the Lemon Peppa Steppas are heading this way. He is targeting Elimination Chamber. That is all coming straight ahead. WrestleMania season changes everything. Just like last week with Jacob Fatu and Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes and the undisputed champ, Drew McIntyre. Here we go, triple threat rules. Who will be the next name added to elimination?
Let me see if I can follow you real quick. Give me 1 second.
2 matches away from the dream, from main eventing WrestleMania.
Will it be Jacob?
Man, I've been written off. I've been scratched out. Tonight, I'm winning.
Or will it be
Sami Zayn?
Damn, bro. Why are you liking so damn much? Like, bro, like, I don't know what you want from me.
Paid your dues. You've earned this, and I've got a feeling you're gonna win the big one tonight.
Oh, there's one pathway left. Win tonight. Win Elimination Chamber. Head to WrestleMania. All 3 competitors are desperate, not more so than a demoralized Sami Zayn, who lost the big shot at the Royal Rumble. Cutter! Cody Cutter! Fatu's gonna steal it! Fatu's gonna steal this one!
Damn, bro, why do you follow so many people?
You're a good man, Sami. You paid your dues. I've got a feeling you're gonna win the big one tonight.
Well, McIntyre stacked the deck. It's failed.
Drew McIntyre trying to disrupt Rhodes and Fatu's opportunity for greatness.
Cody box his ticket for the Elimination Chamber. The dream is still alive.
Ooh. Fuck, I love that jacket. God damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes! Wade, the American Nightmare survived one of the wildest triple threat matches you'll see, and with that, he had his had-to-have-it, desperate last-chance win that has him in Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, so 4 slots now taken, and what a card it looks like already. Randy Orton, LA Knight, Javon Evans, little surprise package there, and of course, Cody Rhodes, 2 spots left, one of which will be filled tonight, but man, destiny in the hands of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, as he looks to main event WrestleMania once again. He's 1 win away.
When I was younger, oh,
8 days away from Elimination Chamber in Chicago.
Fuck.
Yeah, when we say 1 win away from the main event of WrestleMania, it really doesn't tell the full story, does it? Because that 1 win is a win inside the Elimination Chamber, which might be the most difficult match of them all to win in WWE, but the prize is as big as it gets.
Winner gets a World Championship match at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 42 will be coming your way April 18th and 19th at Legion Stadium in Vegas.
So, Fort Lauderdale! What do you want to talk about?
Ooh, shit.
Jacob Fatu, who last week was smashed through this reinforced announce desk. And a triple threat that many feel he was on the brink of taking home.
Cody asked, what do you want to talk about? There may be no talking here tonight when Jacob Fatu brings his usual brand of terror.
Let's keep it 100. You wouldn't even be out here speaking, talking about Elimination Chamber if it wasn't for Drew. I had you and Sammy beat last week. I was walking out with a dub. I know it. And you know it. But my concern isn't about you right now. let me double back real quick. My concern right now is about Drew McIntyre. Hey! So let's double back and keep it 100. Drew, bring your punk ass out here so I can dog walk your ass all over Fort Lauderdale.
Guess what's Ed? What's up, Edward? Bro, I'm just vibing watching SmackDown.
Jacob, I know you're upset. And frankly, you have every right to be. But listen, I had a feeling this was going to happen. So I gave Drew McIntyre the night off. Which is not something I really want to do because he is the WWE champion, but there is too much at stake. Chamber right around the corner. WrestleMania on the horizon. I cannot take any unnecessary risks. So look, this is supposed to be Cody Rhodes' mic time. So why don't you and I leave the ring to him, give him his time, we go to my office, and we can discuss you getting your hands on Drew McIntyre.
What? Can't keep the champ's name out of their mouth now, can they?
Oh damn.
Nick, I appreciate you giving me the night off, but number one, I'm the champion and I do what I want. Number two, I love SmackDown. I love SmackDown so much, I bought myself an entire suite just to watch the show. And Jacob, I heard you running your mouth. I'm right here, man. All gas, no brakes. More like all bark, no bite. What are you gonna do?
Oh, apparently he's going to go to a luxury suite to do something about it.
Oh, God, bodies are getting dropped, Joe. Jeez.
God, bro, fucking Drew is like the master of fucking rage baiting.
Right now as Nick Aldis is trying to control the situation.
Oh, God.
We clothesline the fuck out that dude, bro.
Choice. All right? Hey, security, get up there and get him out of the building.
Let's go. Come on, Fatu, let's go.
We're going to get him out of the building.
Yeah.
You and me go talk.
I need that. And I need him.
I understand.
Calm down. Calm down.
Fatu absolutely enraged.
Just waiting to explode at the sight of Drew McIntyre, and that's off to Nick Aldis, somehow talking some sense into Jacob Fatu. I promise you it won't last.
4 or 5 security guards.
And the whole damn world's against me because I'm the champ. They are jealous of Drew McIntyre because I'm the champ. Everybody wants to be me because I'm the champ. Hey, Drew! Hey! The whole world's not after you because you're the champ. The whole world's after you because you are an asshole.
God damn, bro.
Boiled up among these three in Germany in early January. That's when the title came into Drew's hands. It has not simmered down at all. Drew, Jacob, and Coney entangled. An explosive start to Friday Night SmackDown.
Man, if looks could kill, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, clearly no love lost between those two. Throw Jacob Fatu into that mix. What a potent combination that would be.
8 days away from Elimination Chamber as Cody Rhodes will try to make his way to WrestleMania. But as much as we are looking ahead to Elimination Chamber, of course, we're looking ahead to all of this road to WrestleMania. There's still so much to unpack from recent events.
Bro,
like
Drew is a
Solo
master
and the
rage
MFTs.
baiter. I'll put that in the caption.
Strength in Numbers is presented by Arby's. We have the meats.
Bro, I fucking miss Arby's, bro. I know everyone has a shit on Arby's, bro, but I'll fucking eat some Arby's.
Carmelo Hayes, Dragunov, Shinsuke Nakamura, Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews on one side against Solo and his gang.
Choke slam. MFTs are running things tonight on SmackDown.
Crews high flying. H-bombs delivered. He's closing in on a nothing but net. Oh, but Tama Tonga sends him flying right to a spike.
The MFTs another major victory.
Oh.
Listen to me, Melo. You are the United States champion. You are him. If you shoot, you don't miss. You will win the qualifier match. You will walk into the Elimination Chamber and you will go straight to WrestleMania! Oh, sorry, I got way too much into it.
Hey, yo. Now, hold on, man. I don't need you telling me how to be him. How about you keep that same energy for your opponent tonight? Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Because Melo don't miss.
Hey, I know that. And everything else that is true. I believe in you.
Bro, scruffed his back.
There's one thing
Scruffed
that
his
will
neck.
not happen, and that is you walking into WrestleMania as the United States champion. We got still a fight open. But first, I gotta take care of Tama.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Moscow,
Russia.
weighing in at 210 pounds, Ilya Dragunov!
In Vegas, everything's a game. Some nights, it's played without cards or dice, just tension. Never knowing who might show up at the table. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
I can't wait till Bianca Belair comes back. That's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a pop for a century. She might come back fucking. What? Money in the Bank? Maybe a mystery opponent for the qualifier for Money in the Bank. No, wait, hold up, no. Money in the Bank is after SummerSlam this year, ain't it? It's in New Orleans. I'm probably gonna go to that. I'm probably gonna go to that. If all goes right, I'll probably go to that, low key. Ah, bro, I can't fucking breathe and it's so annoying. Listen, I'm gonna put up a post. I'm gonna put up a post right now on TikTok in like a second once I get this shit sorted out. But I'm gonna put a post on TikTok, right? It's gonna say the funniest shit, I promise. And like, don't come after me. Don't come after me, bro. Cause Drew is a master rage baiter. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Master rage baiter.
Everything that you've done. Listen to me. It's not gonna keep happening. I understand. Listen. How long did you have to wait to get here? How long did I? Need patience. I will give you Drew McIntyre. But I need you to wait. Do that for me.
I'm not gonna wait much longer.
The show never stops in WWE 2K26, and this week 2K revealed details of this year's showcase mode. It's centered on CM Punk's career. Pre-order WWE 2K26 today. Early access begins on March 6th. One of the most unrelenting high motor warriors in WWE, Ilya Dragunov. He is ready for action.
Yeah, and he's got a major axe to grind, as you mentioned, Joe. Ilya was supposed to get a rematch for his formerly held United States Championship last week against Carmelo Hayes. That got scuppered by the arrival of the MFTs, one of whom he will be doing combat with right now.
And we went from a potential title match to a 10-man tag team.
Go ahead. I'll just get my PT, my approval sent in.
His opponent, accompanied by MFT, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tama-Tonga!
Solo Sikoa still with the Wyatt 6 lantern in hand, and the MFTs a dangerous.
Bro, motherfuckers just be touching these wrestlers, bro. It's so crazy to me.
Wade among them has shown more fights and newfound weaponry than Tama-Tonga.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Joe. Look, we've all been impressed with Tama-Tonga since he's arrived with Solo Sikoa here in WWE. He has been exemplary in his performance as a soldier for Solo, following orders to a T. But 2026 has seen a very different side of Tama-Tonga, who stepped up massively. He won the tag titles from the Wyatt 6. He beat Shinsuke Nakamura a couple of weeks ago, and then last week got the dub for the MFTs in the 10-man tag that you mentioned. So Tama-Tonga is a man on the rise here on SmackDown right now. To win tonight would be massive.
Ilya Dragunov and Tama-Tonga, as this match is presented by Arby's. We have this match is presented. A different side of Tama-Tonga with what we've seen with recent results as the Mad Dragon gets to work with the chops. He's been devastating opponents with that running cutthroat elbow. Now the Mad Dragon, the target for it all. She's beating down with a series of right hands.
Yeah, the start of this match could only ever be one word, which is intense, and both men bringing it right from the off. And far be it from me to question the character of Tama Tonga, but I have to question the mindset of Ilya Dragunov, knowing full well that there are 4 MFTs outside the ring here, and Ilya Dragunov stands alone. Surely it's only a matter of time before the MFTs involve themselves in this match.
Yeah, it's just the mindset of Dragunov, though, to just say, if there's a fight in front of me, that's where I want to be, no matter who's surrounding him.
Which is often presented as a massive strength in this game, and it usually is, but in a situation like this, maybe you do want to take your foot off the gas and think, nah, there's 5 of them, there's 1 of me, probably not going to be successful here unless you come up with something quite incredible.
Tama Tonga goes running right to that right knee of Dragunov, who then delivers the big boot as well.
Nice movement from Tama Tonga, avoiding the worst of that boot. Incredibly nimble on his feet and vicious on the attack, but right now it's all about Dragunov.
This is the high motor revving engine we see all the time from Ilya.
Yeah, that's a good word. High motor right there from Dragunov. Simply has no way of slowing down and has an engine that does not seem to fatigue at all. Nice start here from Dragunov. Tama's got to regroup.
So an offensive spurt from Ilya Dragunov has Tama Tonga, as you said, looking to regroup on the outside. He does so, it's just draping and hanging that head of Dragunov over that top rope.
Yeah, staggering Dragunov just briefly there, but you know full well Dragunov is going to be straight back on the
my
attack.
time sheet.
That is so.
No, I can't, bro. I can't do that. I'll get strike down 6 ways of Sunday and fucking WWE will fuck me.
Oh, he followed him up. You know, sometimes he winds up that Constantine special, but instead it was Tama Tonga, well scouted tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the presentation of Tama Tonga, it would be easy to assume this guy isn't really particularly skillful. He's just a master at the art of savagery. However, technically astute.
I do, Jose, I do post clips on my Facebook and TikTok. I'm posting 2 right now. So if you want to see it, I got clips posted.
In recent months.
Yeah, Tama Tonga's been a lot calmer of late. I mean, you still get that feral growling occasionally, but there seems to be a man who's dialed it down a little bit, brought a little more smarts to the game, and it's proving highly effective in the early goings of 2026.
Right back on the attack as he puts him in the center of the ring, and another series of right hands before
Ooh, that Oscar one is sick!
With the kick. Oh, that elbow right to the back of the head.
And look, we talked about earlier the fact that Ilya Dragunov really wants
That Oscar one, that Oscar complex, bro, that complex shirt, bro, that Oscar would look fire. Over here looking at shit, bro.
Quite clear that now that the MFTs have acquired tag gold here, they want more where that came from. So perhaps Tama Tonga is now having a think about the United States Championship himself.
And Solo has made it quite clear that if there's a strap out there with gold on it, it needs to be with his family. Big chop from Dragunov, and a right hand across the jaw from Tama Tonga.
Yeah, I mean, getting in a trade war with Tama Tonga when you're on your knees and he's on his feet, you're always at a major disadvantage. But slamming on the brakes nicely there is Dragunov trying to turn this thing around.
Yeah, good skill and now explosive, dynamic power as he comes charging into that corner before slamming him down.
Yeah, that's part of the problem with Dragunov. So explosive, turns it around in a hurry. Nicely executed knee off the second.
Oh, looking for the win right here. Kick out by Tama Tonga.
Yeah, and how quickly did Dragunov turn from being on the defensive there to all-out attack? And now in the drop zone is Tama Tonga.
Tonga quick to his feet. Straight to Dragunov and slams him down. And how quickly things can turn around with Tama Tonga.
Damn! Woo!
Tama Tonga in control here on Friday Night SmackDown against Ilya Dragunov, who told Carmelo Hayes, the U.S. champion, after he's done with Tama tonight, we can get back to where we left off, get back to that rematch he thought he was going to have for the U.S. title a week ago. Instead, it was the MFTs. You see Solo Sikoa and his crowd, who caused chaos last week. We ended up with a 10-man tag team. Now Ilya Dragunov looking for a bit of revenge as he's trying to rally back against Tama Tonga.
Both men having to dig deep at this point. Both have taken a lot of attrition in a relatively short amount of time in this match.
Oh, both men down in the center of the ring. What an impact wave.
Yeah, just a big swing from both men. Looks like blood is now pouring out the nose of Ilya Dragunov. Not surprisingly, take another look at this double impact here. Both men dropping in a heap, although slowly stirring him. Dragunov, with a taste of his own blood in his mouth, sometimes finds that extra gift.
You can see that look in his face. He has no problem in deep waters of a match like this, going toe-to-toe. Spinning again, and now there are levels to his game as he chops down at the knee. Tama Tonga able to get out of the way. Dragunov right back on top of him, looking for the German.
That technical excellence.
That Oscar one is so fire, bro.
Counter for counter.
Yo, tell me right now, this Oscar T right here, bro, don't fucking look sick. Like, tell me that don't fucking look fire, bro.
Well, how much exhaustion is on both of these men at this point? Tama.
Oh!
How high was that landing on the back of the neck and head of Tama Tonga?
And then he looks at Solo Sikoa and says, "You like that?" The MFTs surrounding this ring, and there stands Ilya Dragunov, all on his own, willing to fight Tama Tonga at this level and this intensity. The Constantine special.
So much momentum, and what a connection. That could be it now.
Shoulders are down.
And that was an awkward-looking pin attempt there from Ilya Dragunov. Clearly his own body not cooperating with his mind at this point. He's taken such a beating, and that could have been crucial there because it was a late kick out. But still, it might be academic anyway.
Climbing up top, Tama back to his feet. Looking to deliver, but instead, right on his head goes Dragunov. Tonga looking to put it away right here and gets that right shoulder up, does the Mad Dragon.
And such a nasty looking modified flatliner right to the top of the head of Dragunov. And Dragunov now has no clue where he's at. I don't care how intense you are, once the mind gets wiped like that, there's very little you can do to resist.
Now you're seeing everything in the arsenal of Tama Tonga as Dragunov is looking for a way out.
Dragunov looking for anything. At this point, nice.
But look at how much has been taken out of him.
Yeah, that's the problem. You hit a big move at this point in the match. You really need to follow it up either with a pin or something immediately afterwards. And I don't know what is left in the tank of Dragunov at this point, but I will tell you, he's at the wrong side of the tracks. And Tonga lower providing a distraction, and that's all Tama needed.
Series of headbutts as he sends Tama Tonga down. Up to the top rope. In the target zone is Tama Tonga. Dragunov, all that high senton flying off the top rope.
And that has completely knocked the stuffing out of the Tongan terror. JC Mateo
up on the apron. Meanwhile, the roll up from Tama Tonga. And kick out by Dragunov. Big right hand. Oh, and he comes right back with the kick.
Little matrix shot right to the temple of Tama Tonga just when Tama Tonga looked like he was going to steal this thing.
And now Tonga Loa getting himself in the mix. There it is.
Damn.
Cutthroat. Cutthroat running elbow.
Here is your winner, Tonga!
Well, I don't know about you, Joe, but I counted 3 separate instances of distractions from ringside by the MFTs. But regardless, one cutthroat later from Tama Tonga, and yet another success for this man in 2026.
Exactly the way
You thought I was playing, huh? Oh, yeah, quiet down. You thought that I was playing?
Well, I ain't. This is my family tree. This is my show. And this is what's going to happen from now on. I got the tag titles. I'm coming for every.
Oh, Ilya
Bro,
bravely on
Ilya.
his feet, going the attack.
Stupidly, what the hell are you doing, Ilya?
Knowing there are 5 of them surrounding. And of course, oh, they get the best of him as Mateo with a body shot. Now Tama Tonga. Oh, the massive choke slam.
Almost 7 feet tall, packed with power. And Ilya Dragunov, what on earth were you
He's
thinking?
in deep trouble now. Oh, this is going to get ugly here. Dragunov. Oh, Matt Cardona was coming down to the rescue.
Cardona, who was tagging with Dragunov against the MFTs last week, tried to provide some resistance. Beaten to the punch by Tama Tonga.
Apollo Crews.
Another of the tag partners from last weekend. The same result. How devastating is Tama Tonga?
Oh, Tama Tonga's an absolute destroyer. I mean, you barely need the numbers game when you have a nearly 7-foot beast. Hold on.
He said, hold on.
Solo, it's clear you use your family as a crutch. So you're left still standing. If you're the shining light, then it's time you show everyone that you can stand on your own. The next time I come down to that ring, I will be alone. I will expose all the insecurities that you have hidden from the Fireflies. The only question is, will you show up?
Well, if it isn't Mr. I do what I want. Well, what do you want to do now, Drew?
Nick, relax. Come on, man. I was just having some fun out there. The people were having fun. I think I saw you crack a smile, too.
Yeah, well, I'm not having fun. Because I got Chamber round the corner, WrestleMania after that, and Chaos every week, all centered around you. I gave you the night off. And what do? You buy a luxury box. Okay, points for originality, but you cross the line. So look, I'll tell you this for free. Keep testing me. And I'll show you what I can really do.
You don't need this right now. You need to relax. I'm going to do you a favor, and I'm going to leave right now. Just got to relax, man. Okay, champ.
Apparently, Drew McIntyre is done for the evening. Well, ironically, joining me as a man who hopes to challenge Drew at WrestleMania, he is the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy, as you know, to earn that opportunity at WrestleMania, you have to win the Elimination Chamber match next Saturday. How do you feel about the competition you're going to face, which includes one of your closest friends, Cody Rhodes?
Well, Byron, everybody in the Elimination Chamber is most certainly on edge. I mean, you just saw what literally just happened. Drew McIntyre, our champ, just got ejected from the arena. But when it comes to my friend, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Randy. God, it's almost as if we predicted this. You and Cody Rhodes, I mean, you know that there's only one road left for you to take.
There was a time, Randy, when someone like myself, or for that matter, the entire locker room, would not be able to get this close to you. No, because they'd wake up with the worst headache they've ever experienced. Because there was this one thing that they feared much more than the RKO. And I wonder, Randy, where is that man? See, I think we should poke around in your head a little bit.
I see what you're doing, Black. But the only version of me that I need to kick your ass is the one you're talking to right now, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll talk to Aldis. Ditch the suit, put on the gear, I'll see you in the ring.
Yeah, you might think it's buried. But consider me the shovel that will dig it back up. Let's go. Soon enough.
Bro, listen. If Alistair can bring that old Randy back, that motherfucker that didn't give a fuck about anything, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Fucking miss AJ Styles already, bro. Phenomenal.
Celebrate the career of AJ Styles with everything phenomenal. Only at WWE Shop.
Motherfucker. I'm so sick of fucking sneezing. No, fuck.
Hey, WWE World is returning to Vegas April 16th through the 20th, and the superstar lineup, it continues to get more and more star-studded. Brie Bella, Jade Cargill now added to the list. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Drew McIntyre, Liv Morgan, Rhea, Cody, many more. And don't miss the all-new activations, the fan-favorite experiences, and the largest superstore in WrestleMania history. Head to WWEWorld.com for tickets, for information on the talent, and any updates. It's going to be amazing in April in Vegas.
Right now, I have the pleasure of being joined by Lash legend and Nia Jax.
Irresistible force says, Byron. Force says that. You work here, you should know that.
I was about to say that. Nonetheless, I did want to ask you both about...
We don't have time for this, okay? This is the busiest time of year for the biggest superstars. And tonight I have a match to qualify for Chamber. And once I win that we will be on our way to a tag team championship match next week against Rhea and Io.
As a matter of fact, that match was made earlier on today, so I wanted to ask you both about where you're...
We're not phased, Byron. Just know we're coming for it all. And if you or anyone else think they have the slightest doubt that we run this women's division, just know all that doubt will be erased at WrestleMania.
I think Byron does a great job.
Ooh, I like that finger snap thing. I'm going to start doing that with you.
No, thank you.
Boom.
Fingers go away.
A storm is coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill!
That championship puts a big target on Jade's back. Also makes her the best, most dangerous version of herself, like we saw last week in the title match, Wade.
Yeah, Jade Cargill defending against Jordan Grace. Well, a date went on at ringside. Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan, but Cargill delivered a powerful display to retain the gold with a jaded. Nice performance there from the champ. Successful retention, and then afterwards decided she was going to send a little message to the Royal Rumble winner Liv Morgan. You do not want a piece of this at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan, we still wait to see her decision.
Liv Morgan says she will make that decision on Monday night.
Wrap it up. See, I'm not gonna tell y'all again. I defend my title on my time. See, Jordan Grace tried it. She tried her best, but her best just wasn't good enough. Now everybody's so bold backstage, everybody's so loud online, but when y'all step to me, y'all all fold. Liv, I know you're watching, and I know you're making your decision this Monday in Atlanta. And lucky for me, that's where I reside. So I'm coming to hear that decision face to face. And whether you choose me or whoever comes out of the Elimination Chamber, whether that be Charlotte, Io, Alexa, Tiffany, Nia, Rhea.
Did she just spoil the fucking...
Come WrestleMania, I'm still coming out.
Did she just spoil the...
WWE Women's Champion because I'm still that bitch.
Confident Jade Cargill.
Did she just spoil the fuck? Hold up.
Statement from the women's WWE champ entering WrestleMania season. That is a woman who fears nobody, Royal Rumble winner or otherwise.
She referenced it. Liv Morgan has announced she will make her decision Monday on Raw. The Royal Rumble winner deciding which route she will go for WrestleMania.
Oh, damn.
Well, timing's everything, isn't it?
Well, one-time world champ, meet the 14-time world champ.
Oh.
The following contest is a women's elimination chamber qualifier triple threat match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Of course, it's well on the other side of Elimination Chamber, fighting in a WrestleMania Championship match where Charlotte has spent the majority of her career. Now she's trying to take a step closer to Mania. Elimination Chamber qualifier against Kiana and Nia Jax next. Friday Night SmackDown here in Fort Lauderdale. And how about what's coming to Tampa? Backlash is coming to Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida. It'll be Saturday, May 9th, and tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And we just saw moments ago Aleister Black poking the bear, playing with fire, and now this is official, Wade.
Yeah, careful what you wish for, Aleister Black. You are now going one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton, tonight right here on SmackDown.
That is coming up later tonight. Of course, men's Elimination Chamber qualifier, and right now, the women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match with Charlotte Flair. A chance to make a WrestleMania Championship match. She had that chance in Riyadh. Accidentally eliminated Alexa Bliss from the Royal Rumble that night while she was ousting Nia Jax.
And her opponent, making her way into the ring from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James!
Wade, it has been tough to dismiss what we've seen out of Kiana James, and now she has a chance.
She definitely did spoil fucking that Nia's winning. Tell me I'm fucking wrong, bro. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Nia Jax is winning great.
Bunch of world champs, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka. 2 places left, one of which will be decided right now. And you have to say, looking at the field, Kiana James is a ranked outsider tonight, bearing in mind she's in there with 2 former multiple-time world champions.
Speaking of former women's champions.
And their opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax!
Of course, Jax has been a force on every level. Look at that look from Charlotte.
Oh, so much beef historically between Nia Jax and Charlotte. These two cannot stand each other, and let's not forget, Nia Jax thought she'd be walking in tonight as one half of the tag champs. That match against the champs Rhea and Io alongside Lash Legend last week getting thrown out by the referee, although they do have their rematch next week on SmackDown, as we just learned.
Of course, teaming with Lash Legend recently as the Irresistible Forces, and that has gotten everybody's attention. But now a massive opportunity for her own championship aspirations here. Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat match. Big elbow to start things off with Charlotte.
Well, incredibly dismissive right off the bat. Weren't Nia and Charlotte had eyes only for each other, and Kiana James saying, hey, what about me? Well, there you go, Kiana. That's what you get for your troubles.
Charlotte able to get out of the way of that potential Samoan drop, and then the shoulder tackle from Nia Jax. Yeah, there's going to be no deal brokered in the middle of the ring with Nia Jax.
Yeah, and I don't know if I agree with that from Nia Jax. The smart thing would be to team up against one of your opponents and make this effectively a singles one-on-one matchup, increasing your chances of getting through to the Elimination Chamber next week. Well, Nia Jax clearly does not play that way.
As she levels Charlotte and then levels James with the pop-up headbutts. And now Nia Jax with each of her rivals lined up for the hip attack.
Just spoiled for choice at this point, and this is turning into a cakewalk for Nia Jax. It's just been too easy, as Nia is simply too powerful.
Oh, shoulder goes right to that post. Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying.
Ow. She said, ow.
Continuing on here, Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
And Joe Tess is currently being assaulted by Nia Jax at ringside while the fight continues in the ring. And recovery here from Nia Jax. And here is the issue with taking Kiana James lightly, now taking full control of the matchup and starting to dominate against Charlotte Flair.
You brought it up earlier, Kiana James, and how impressive she has been recently. And really going beyond just guiding Julia. It's everything she's done beyond that path of success. Her in-ring ability has shown through recently.
Yeah, I agree with you completely on that one, Joe. She has been absolutely fantastic for the past 6 or 7 weeks. Here's the issue. You're now at WrestleMania season. This is where the very best, i.e. Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, find that new gear. And if you've never been in the winner's circle as a world champion. You really have to prove that you can hang with ladies like this, that Kiana is now, to be fair, doing exactly that.
A great crowd here in Fort Lauderdale tonight for Friday Night SmackDown. 11,400 plus, all trying to rally support for the 14-time world champion, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair's tag partner, Alexa Bliss, already qualified for the Elimination Chamber match. That could potentially make things a little easier for those two in the chamber if they can team up together. Of course, Charlotte needs to qualify first.
Tiffany Stratton was the first. Rhea Ripley, Alexa, you mentioned, and Asuka. 4 of the 6 have been decided, and now the 5th will be determined here.
Yeah, and how impressive is the power of Kiana James. I keep getting that 2 names mixed up, but she packs a lot of power in that frame, and it sometimes catches her opponents by surprise.
And now they team up against Nia Jax, but Nia with the double clothesline.
But you do have to team up against Nia Jax. That's part of the issue when you're competing against Nia Jax. Very few women on their own can beat Nia Jax, as we've seen over the years. And this is Nia just starting to have a little fun in there at her opponent's expense.
Kiana and Charlotte lined up by Nia Jax. For the double suplex. Oh, and how about that? Charlotte and Kiana able to get the best of Nia.
Oh, trying to steal a quick one here.
So much on the line here in Fort Lauderdale. Big crowd for Friday Night SmackDown Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match to see who will be the 5th superstar to make it to Chicago. We're just 8 days away. WrestleMania season. Charlotte Flair going up top against Kiana James and Nia Jax in this triple threat. Charlotte, high cross body.
It's that time of year, Joe, where the very best come out to play.
And of course, the 14-time world champion, the future Hall of Famer. You know what she has her sights set on. WrestleMania is just 8 weeks away. 8 days away is Elimination Chamber.
And Flair is making this just look too easy right now.
Oh, the walkover clothesline, vintage Charlotte Flair.
Precision, pinpoint timing once again from statistically the greatest in history, certainly the best resume in history. And looking to add to that by winning the Elimination Chamber and going on to WrestleMania. Getting there first, though, is the mission.
A longtime rival in Nia Jax receiving those Flair chops.
Barely budging Nia Jax. That's the power this woman holds.
Charlotte in complete rhythm as she delivers the big boot and then takes one from Kiana James.
That's the problem with fighting 2 opponents at one time. Eventually, you're going to get caught. And Charlotte did indeed get caught, and this looks bleak now for...
Oh! The boot that causes the Samoan drop. And both Nia and James are down, and a huge opportunity for Flair.
Oh, both ladies in the drop zone. We've seen this before, Joe. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Flair lining up that moonsault. One of the best in the biz. High above Amarant Bank Arena and delivers it.
Perfect.
To qualify for Elimination Chamber.
Oh. And a late kick out from Nia Jax, and that was a surprise after an expertly delivered moonsault to both opponents. Nia Jax catching the knees of Charlotte Flair, but still having just enough to kick out.
Oh god, I hate having these stuff he does. Fuck.
Of a possible chance of getting to WrestleMania, clearly driving Nia Jax now.
You can see both the competitors looking up at that WrestleMania sign. And it's Nia. Oh, and Charlotte gets the best of her. Pop up Samoan man. Did she take a hit there? Came down awkward. Wow! Look at the power of Kiana James. Kiana James, biggest opportunity of her career.
Kiana James, so strong. That was
Bro, if you would have fucking won, I would have been like, what? That would have been crazy though. That would have been a fucking.
Did not even flinch on the way up.
Wade, that is incredible power by Kiana James.
Yeah, but it wasn't quite enough to get the dub. Now we're going to finish the job, and what a shocker it would be if Kiana James can actually pull this off against a combined 16-time world champion opponent here.
Biggest opportunity of her career by far. Her associate Julia missed qualifying for Elimination Chamber, and now in against Flair, a future Hall of Famer. Jax, a former champion. Here is Kiana James, giving everything she can, Wade.
Yeah, and all three of these women are just 2 wins away from a main event World Championship opportunity at WrestleMania. One of those wins coming imminently for some.
Oh!
Spanish fly!
Flair to do it right here! 2 and change.
And that was an absolute shocker. That looks so close. Well, let's take another look at this Spanish fly that came almost out of nowhere from Charlotte Flair, digging deep. And you see that shoulder just getting up in time. Take another look once again. And Charlotte Flair doesn't believe it. People in the front row don't believe it. They're arguing too.
Also, ref's discretion there as to what he saw, and you can see incredulous look on the face of Charlotte Flair.
Kiana James looks as good as buried at this point.
Tripped up. And then run right into the post.
And now this is just Nia Jax completely going on a tear on a major warpath.
Yeah, we still got like 4 more matches.
Kiana James on that.
Oh, Nia Jax.
Got to stay nimble.
Kiana James has found her gear. Trying to give her a taste of her own medicine.
Exactly. Not quite the time to be gloating or mocking opponents this deep into the match, because this is what happens.
Flair's going to show her how it's done, Wade.
And locked in and
oh, but instead of arching for the figure 8, it's a leg drop from Nia Jax.
Well, just after we wrote Nia Jax off, after eating those steel steps hard, suddenly Kiana James in the worst possible position, Joe.
She's dragged into the corner.
Time.
Potential annihilator here. This could be it. Oh, and Flair comes in and saves it.
Well, Jax had the match won, of course. Charlotte Flair fully aware of the danger to that particular annihilator, keeping the match alive for herself.
All 3 of our competitors are down. All 3 of our competitors have given everything. Charlotte Flair, the Spanish fly. Kiana James getting Nia Jax up on her shoulders and delivering the drop. And moments ago, Nia Jax with an annihilator.
Well, hats off to Kiana James hanging in with these 2.
And now the old rivalry. The years of going back and forth as Nia Jax just floors the 14-time world champion with the right hand.
Don't trade with Nia Jax. You're not going to win. This is what happens, Charlotte. That is not your wheelhouse. Not against Nia Jax. That's more like it. You've got to try something cunning. And you know full well, being a Flair, she has a lot of dirty tricks up her sleeve. She might need them if she's going to put Jax away here.
Winner here makes it to Elimination Chamber for a chance to get a World Championship match at WrestleMania. We are just 8 days away from that golden ticket. Nia's got her up, but Charlotte able to get down and bring down Jax.
Oh, hold on.
And now Flair is getting right back to business.
Well, Jax is completely stunned off that landing, and figure 8 is locked in.
It is locked in. Charlotte is locked in. The Kiana James. Whoa. Shoulders are down. Shoulders are down.
What?
Here is your winner.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, I called that earlier.
James somehow, some way took the
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go.
by Kiana James, scoring the dub, and she now rolls on to the Elimination Chamber, and the field is
You know what?
stacked.
You know
One
what?
place left to go. Wow, Kiana.
What an upset here in Fort Lauderdale. Kiana James, breakthrough moment.
Damn.
Yeah, you just watched a triple threat qualifying match. What are your thoughts on Kiana James now qualifying for Elimination Chamber?
It was so sad that Nia didn't win tonight. But yeah, congratulations to Kiana for pulling off quite an upset.
But her partner won't be so lucky tonight.
Exactly, because I'm going to wipe the floor with Julia tonight. And then on Monday, Io is going to win her Elimination Chamber qualifying match. So we'll be seeing Kiana in the chamber.
I do have to ask, I know a lot of the focus is on Elimination Chamber, but do you feel like that could be clouding your preparation for next week's tag team title defense against Nia Jax and Lash Legend?
I mean, obviously we're focused on chamber. But, Byron, we're the tag team champions for a reason. We know how to deal with the pressure of WrestleMania season, and next Friday it's going to be no different.
Nia and Lash don't stand a chance. And as for Elimination Chamber, may the best women win.
All right, Cheeky, come on. Let's go.
Thank you, ladies.
Oh, the ruler.
Bro, I can't believe Kiana James fucking won, bro. What the
The
fuck?
one and only explosive powerhouse.
What the fuck?
He's coming up
Bro,
against
Kiana James, bro. I thought she was, I thought she was eating the pin, to be honest. I thought she was just there to eat the pin. Bro, what? Bro, I really thought she was there to deadass eat that pin.
Elimination Chamber descends on Chicago. The Second City Saint CM Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor.
It's the Saint versus the Prince for the title.
Every road, every risk, every rivalry.
It's gonna be so boring because I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna be able to stream it. I don't want to be so bummed about. I'm gonna watch it though, because I'm definitely watching Elimination Chamber. I'm definitely watching Elim Chamber, bro. It'd be a fucking be a banger, bro. I wonder what's in the box though. Do you want in? You want out? said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off.
Where I'm from is a 2 square mile city, and it was the murder capital of the United States. East Palo Alto, California, gang violence, drugs going on. Like, it was like every night you would hear guns going off. You know, you hear about people getting shot, and where I
People
live,
you know.
yeah. You're either gonna get involved in this, or you're gonna end up in the penitentiary. So, you know, I've known tons of people that are in San Quentin. You know, if it wasn't for my grandmother, I would probably be in one of those 2 places.
You know, Steph McMahon has a way to have these incredible conversations, and on What's Your Story this week, she has just that with Royce Keys. It is a conversation where you will get to know him so much better, his life story that's filled with incredible hardships, but it was the ring, it was this industry that has carried him through. That is this week on What's Your Story with Steph McMahon.
Yes.
Oh, you like poetry, do you?
Oh yeah, we fucking did for this shit. He got his poem. Yo, talk about Zillify 2, bro. Talk about Zillify 2. Dude's a good guy, bro. He's a dope ass person, man. I fucking love Zillify 2.
From Buckinghamshire, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, Kid Wilson!
Is this the part where I get admonished for being toxic?
No, this is about the part where you flex your bicep.
Don't do it. Don't do the hips.
And shake the hips. I'm going to jump the gun here. But it's coming, Joe. Get ready. Here we go.
Don't do it with the boy,
Flex
please.
the thighs and shake the hips.
I'm begging you not to be doing that a foot away from my head, please.
It feels so good.
No, we don't need you feeling good with the hips.
This better be a squash match.
That's your
Yeah.
problem. And you have a lot of toxic masculinity. Yes.
Oh, yes.
No, hold on.
Oh, yes.
No.
Bring it. Counterbalance immediately.
Dude.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, Oba Femi!
Listen to this crowd here in Florida. Weeks ago was Oba delivering that signature fall from grace on Kid Wilson.
Yeah, a match that lasted 48 seconds.
Brilliant display of power. Oh, we thought it was the end of all this, and then we got a couple poems later from the ranting Kid Wilson, and I guess it's time to learn another lesson.
There's nothing brilliant about power, Joe. It's not about big muscles and power stances.
Exactly.
It's not about intimidation.
A pillar that WWE stands on. Hey, bell rang. We got a match here. What's he doing?
Whoa, Oba! Hey, look, Oba, I feel like since the last time we met, you've done a lot of work and you've grown. So from feminist to feminist,
what?
I want to read you a poem. I call this one an ode to Obafemi.
Bro, he's trying to kiss ass. It's crazy.
Forgive my doubt. I now see the greatness that people talk about. You're impressive, incredible, born to reign. With all these people chanting your name. Hey! And Oba, I thought you were a brute. I now know that's not fair because now, when I look in your eyes, Oba, I see a little teddy bear.
Oh, shit.
Wow, kids. That was actually quite nice. Wasn't it nice? Read another one.
I only prepared one, so...
Read another one.
It's only my old...
Read!
Okay. This is some of the old material, though, so just... 9 things I hate about men. I hate how they think being loud means they're strong. I hate how they think they are never wrong. Toxic! I hate how they act with no shame or regrets, always comparing the size of their beef bayonets. Toxic. Maybe that one needs some work, but I hate how they strut like a self-made king. I hate every time they step in this ring. Do I have to? I hate every time. I hate their brand of masculinity. I hate the ruler. Oba, your toxicity.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Kid's about to find out.
I thought it was mightier than the sword.
No,
Well,
it's
that's
not.
clearly nonsense.
Oh, that big running uppercut. And how about another with all that size and power coming from behind it?
Oh, an attempted offense from Kit Wilson. Just bouncing off Obafemi.
Oh, just tosses him halfway across the ring. And as Kit knows all too well, fall from grace.
Here is your winner, Obafemi!
Man, I really thought that poetry was going to pierce the armor of Obafemi, but the only thing pierced was the backbone.
Motherfucker.
Wilson, who just got minced in the ring by the ruler and destroyer that is Obafemi.
And nothing being pierced there. Need a different kind of bayonet. He is the ruler, Obafemi, again.
No idea what's inside.
I have zero idea, sir.
There's nothing on the paper.
That's a major award.
A what?
02 28 26 Elimination Chamber.
Right.
That's an Elimination Chamber award. I've won plenty of them. Best musical performance. Shocker of the year. I even won a Grammy.
Wait. Don't you mean a Slammy award?
I never heard of that.
Well, whatever it is, let's send this back to Monday Night Raw. Let my esteemed colleague Adam Pearce deal with this.
Yes, sir.
Major award.
What's going on, Nick?
Hey, ready for your big match?
Yeah. Damien, only one of us can go to WrestleMania, dog.
What are you talking about?
You want to tell him?
Truth? thought I made this very clear. It's only Damian Priest in the Elimination Chamber qualifier match. Sorry.
Some GM you turned out to be. You got our balls mixed up again, Nick. I liked you better when you were bald. I want the bald Nick back.
In any event, it is you, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams in that triple threat match.
I know that.
Winner goes to the Elimination Chamber.
You tried to.
So look, I came over here to tell you, I appreciate the opportunity. Any chance I can get
Bro.
at a shot to main event WrestleMania, I'm gonna take.
That's it.
Just 2 wins away.
Yes, sir. Get this thing out of here.
Okay. You got a crowbar in your locker?
Bro, that shit had me fucking geeking.
A bit of a wait. We'll find out an elimination chamber apparently. And here's a woman who's gonna be there.
The first to qualify.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Yep. Tiffany was the first to land a spot in Elimination Chamber through this qualifying process.
And she got there by maliciously breaking the ankle of Chelsea Green in her qualifier. And now it's going to be punishment
breaking the
time.
ankle. It's a highly competitive match. There was an injury in it. Maliciously breaking the ankle.
My career has been a fight. A long, brutal, but necessary fight. I was told no more times than I can count. And every single time, I proved them wrong.
Rated T for Teen.
Look, the show has just started. The show just started. Okay? You can sit on the floor. Sit on the floor for 90 bucks. Everyone's like, oh, you can't get on the floor for 100. Look, 90 bucks you're on the floor. You want to be hard cam? 120 bucks. Hard cam. In my opinion, the best seat, 120 bucks. This has been the price literally since before the show started. Look, even in the hundreds, look, 63 bucks.
You are toxic.
Wade, how about the massive news? The European Summer Tour. Andiamo Italia, here we go. The first ever premium live event to be held in Italy. It's going to be Clash in Italy. It's in Turin on Sunday, May 31st. So it's a landmark event. It's part of the WWE European Summer Tour. Superstars going across Italy, Spain, France, Portugal, the UK. You can register to be the first to receive pre-sale information for all the events on the upcoming European Tour at WWE.com/WWE Live Europe. That is going to be awesome in Torino on May 31st.
Man, we had so much fun in Bologna last year, Joe. I am so happy we are going back to Italy. What a crowd there were last time. Let's be here this time.
On 8 days, Tiffany Stratton is going to be in the Elimination Chamber. Recent former champ determined to get back to WrestleMania and a championship match.
Yes. Here we go, Joe. Pledge. Make the pledge. Stand.
What a wheelchair. Oh. Really? And here come the Chelsea Chronicles again.
I know you all want to cry, but we have to be professional at the desk. This is a tragedy before our eyes.
Oh my fucking god, bro. I'm fucking sneezing again.
Distributing her own newspapers with headlines of this injury.
Yeah, and people are lapping up the headlines. Those are collector's items. And here's what happened a couple of weeks ago. Stratton Green and Lance threw down for a place in the Elimination Chamber. Absolute bedlam. Several tag partners getting involved in the match. But ultimately, it was the former WWE Women's Champion who struck with a prettiest moonsault ever to block her spot in the Elimination Chamber next week, while Chelsea Green so tragically suffered a broken ankle during the match.
Has that been diagnosed? Really?
Yeah, I actually have the official diagnosis. From an orthopedic, our medical staff. Chelsea suffered a 10th degree bone break. A 10th degree? I didn't even know that.
I don't know they go that high.
An attack from a vindictive Tiffany Stratton.
Now, still about the match, Wade.
No, vindictive. So now the secret Hervis Alba Fire is going to issue a punishment beating to little Miss Stratton as a reward for breaking our leader's ankle.
Leader?
Fearless leader.
Tiffany, right to action against Alba Fire. A qualifying match a couple of weeks ago. Lash Legend was involved. Chelsea ended up with this injury to the ankle.
You know full well Tiffany Stratton is desperate to get back to challenging for World Championship gold, perhaps against Jade Cargill, the woman who took the gold from her in the first place. We'll see if she can win at the Chamber. We'll see how that all plays out. A lot up in the air at the moment in the women's division as we are on the hunt for those WrestleMania spots.
Incredible to see the upset that Kiana James pulled off just moments ago against Charlotte Flair. And Nia Jax, as you see, Tiffany Stratton coming in. Of course, Tiffany the first to qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber. Looking to put away Alba Fire here. So Tiffany, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Kiana James.
Yeah, that's the shock. I'm interested to see how Kiana does in that particular matchup, but the spots are filling up rapidly. One left. We'll find out on Raw who fills that one. But right now, it is all about Tiffany Stratton, and Alba Fire just cannot get anything going here.
Boarding right into him. Coming down with all that pressure on Alba Fire. Yeah, on Monday, it'll be Io and Raquel and Kairi Sane in the final qualifier. We're just 8 days away from Elimination Chamber. Shoulders are down.
And clearly, Tiffany Stratton is hitting top form at exactly the time of year you want to be.
And the combination.
Alba Fire just cannot find a single answer, and this is a veteran Alba Fire who has dominated levels in NXT, in Europe, and in Japan. And finally gets a little something going. Maybe a rake of the eyes there to Tiffany Stratton, but regardless, it was effective and finally stemmed that flow of offense that was coming the way of Alba Fire. And yeah, we're all impressed by that, Chelsea.
Chelsea looks on in the wheelchair as Alba Fire tries to take control here against Tiffany Stratton. It was a hot pace being set early on by Tiffany Stratton, the recent former WWE Women's Champion.
Yeah,
and Alba Fire just was able to quell that.
You're absolutely right. It was a hot pace, and a lot of times that will swarm an inexperienced athlete, and it will be a short match. But Alba Fire kept enough in the tank to ride it out, wait for one mistake, and then pounce. And that is a veteran display right now. And now is the time for the punishment beating. And Chelsea Green has to be loving this, not this bit.
Tiffany, we're going to put her away.
Beaten to the punch on that one once again by
and
Alba.
Hook of the leg by Alba. Chelsea enjoying what she's seeing right now. Sorry, was that walking boot bedazzled lead? Did I see ornamental decorations?
If it's Chelsea Green, it's going to be done with style. This is a fashion leader. I know you know nothing about fashion, Joe Tess. Despite being an Italian, you're the first Italian ever who has no fashion sense. But clearly you can learn a trick or two from the bedazzled Chelsea Green.
All the major fashion houses, of course, emanate from Italy, but we'll go with the bedazzled walking boot.
You should get a bedazzled suit in tribute to Chelsea Green and her broken ankle.
There'll be no tribute. Friday Night SmackDown has been roaring all night long here. Amerant Bank Arena, 11,400 plus. As we've been talking about the Elimination Chamber being 8 days away, had an incredible qualifying match, a triple threat that was won by Kiana James. This match in front of us here is really the back end of Alba Fire and Chelsea Green trying to get back for what happened in a qualifying match a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, what happened, Joe Tess? Here's what happened. Chelsea Green was savagely attacked by Tiffany Stratton, destroying the ankle. It almost had to be amputated, apparently.
Who are you getting your medical updates from?
Chelsea Green and the Chelsea Chronicle. It's all in there, Joe. You should try reading it sometime, please.
Who's the editor-in-chief of that? Somebody sitting in a bedazzled wheelchair.
I don't know who it is, but they deserve a pay raise.
See the newspaper bag hanging off with the wheelchair there. Been tossing out that fake news every time she comes down to the ring.
Fake news. It's
not unbelievable. It's right off a photocopy machine. I mean,
and this is suddenly turned into an incredibly dominant display by Alba Fire, and people who've been studying the game of Alba Fire for the past 10 years will not be surprised by that whatsoever.
Tiffany Stratton and Alba Fire going at it here on Friday Night SmackDown. Still to come, the Men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match with Carmelo Hayes and Damian Priest and Trick Williams. And then Randy Orton and Aleister Black in the main event as Tiffany Stratton looks to rally back against Alba.
Well, Tiffany has taken a hell of a beating over the past 3 or 4 minutes in this one. Finally getting a little something the opposite direction, but immediately back on top is the veteran Alba Fire. Alba Fire is on a major mission tonight to punish Tiffany Stratton, who is the prime reason why Chelsea Green is currently incapacitated in a wheelchair, unable to stand.
How can you pinpoint her as the moment that an injury happened in that qualifying match and point the finger at her and say she's the prime reason? Because I can't even recall the injury taking place in that match. We called it.
It happened really fast. If you blinked, you missed it, but I saw it, and it was dastardly from Tiffany Stratton.
Chelsea Green looks on and now sees Alba Fire in a world of hurt against all the talent of Tiffany Stratton. To put her away right here.
Again, absolutely ragdolled in there, almost a brainbuster-like move from the second rope. Really, really ugly landing for the Scotswoman, followed up by this move that was slammed down hard on the knee of Tiffany Stratton, just about kicking out, clinging on. And now the cogs are whirring in the mind of Tiffany Stratton. How do I put this one to bed?
With Chelsea with the surrender Cobra pose as she sits there in the wheelchair.
Well, you'd surrender too if you had your leg broken.
Broken? Do you really think?
You can see the cast, Joe.
Looking for the part where Alabama slammed, instead turned around by Alba Fire.
Gory special connects.
And with that, Alba Fire looks to close this out.
And Alba's had a lot taken out, but took a couple of beats to get that pin and just enough in the tank of Tiffany Stratton to kick out. But Chelsea senses it like the rest of us. Inching closer to victory is Alba Fire of the Secret Service.
Look at the power of Stratton. Alabama slam, and Stratton now heading up to where she likes it best. But instead of the prettiest moonsault ever, it is Fire pushing her out to the floor.
Alba Fire just a little too fast now, and I'm scared for the safety of Chelsea Green in that wheelchair.
He's fine.
The woman who destroyed her leg is in rather close proximity, and that's why you hire the Secret Herd. Oh, no.
Oh, met with a big right hand. Well, she's out of the wheelchair, Wade.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Maybe it's not a broken leg is what it is.
Oh, and look at Tiffany Stratton trying to attack an invalid. How dare you, Tiffany?
Unbelievable. Alba Fire comes flying through.
Yeah, the not-so-secret Hervis doing its job once again. Nice job, Alba. Now to put Stratton to the sword once and for all.
Fire
salute.
Feeling in control. Up top on the top rope is Alba. Knees got up. Tiffany Stratton got her knees up.
That swanton from the top just took a beat too long.
Oh.
Nice connection there with the knees to the lower back of Stratton.
Well scouted by Alba Fire.
Power
Tiffany
once
just throws
again.
her away at that moment. And now Stratton, as she looks to take control, going back up top. Prettiest moonsault ever.
Tiffany Stratton!
Get a good look at Chelsea Green, because that's exactly what you see in most Florida airports when you're boarding your plane. A lineup of wheelchairs that you question, Wade.
Nonsense, but I don't question this. The prettiest moonsault ever, which is the most accurately named move in the history of professional wrestling, much to the despair of Chelsea Green. Get well soon, Chelsea.
Yo, hold up, bro. That is
How you doing?
Not good, man. Hey, listen, I know some bad luck at the Royal Rumble last week, hell of a match, but that could have gone anyway. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I know I have nothing to be ashamed of. If anybody should be ashamed of themselves here, it's you.
I should be ashamed of myself?
Yeah, Cody, yeah. Drew McIntyre gets involved in our match. I see you getting beat down. I help you. I try to help you. I do right by you. I try to do the right thing, and how do you repay me? You stick me with a crossroads, and you punch your ticket to Elimination Chamber. You put a knife in my back, Cody.
Sammy, that's your perspective what happened. That was chaos. The match wasn't over, the bell hadn't rung, the whistle hadn't blown. Yeah, you fell back into a crossroads. It's an opportunity I took advantage of.
Sure.
And those opportunities, they don't just plop in your lap, Sammy. Those are the opportunities that when they've come to you, you haven't taken advantage of them, and that's why you haven't become WWE champion.
Ooh.
There it is. That's real easy for you to say when you're the golden boy. Right? QB1, everything always comes up aces for Cody Rhodes. You got to finish your story, Cody. You were chosen. Nobody chose me. I've been trying to finish my story for 10 damn years. You understand?
No, you don't. Of course you don't understand, because you don't know what it's like to constantly go out there and try to do the right thing every single time and have it blow up.
I don't know what it's like to do the right thing and have it blow up in your face. Where were you in Germany when I did exactly that? 3 stages of hell. Jacob Fatu showed up. I tried to do the right thing, and it cost me everything. So don't lecture me about struggle, Sammy. I could walk you in the locker room right now, and every one of those guys, I bet you could beat. It's not me. It's not the system. The only thing in your way is you.
I mean, we're friends like Cody Rhodes, who need enemies. I tell you what, big dog, let me give you some advice. I'm gonna do something tonight that you couldn't do. Let's get the job done. Let's talk about it.
Cody! Cody! Hey! Cody!
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
It's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing great, okay? But you're right. You're right about everything you said. Look, you're gonna become WWE champion again. It's a matter of when, not if. Everybody knows it, okay? This time around, just remember that you had a little help along the way. Okay?
I don't forget.
Yeah. I say, no way, and I'm the best hit. As you wait till next year. Let me stack here. The greatest of any little baby.
Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes!
The loaded elimination chamber needs another man. Melo against his former close friend Trick Williams and Damian Priest next.
My fucking back hurts. God damn it. Come on, princess. Come on. I love you. What you doing? Huh? How you gonna be honest with me? What you gonna do about it? Yeah. Take your kisses. Yeah. You're my little friend, huh? You're my friend. respect. Ain't nobody breaking this way.
A tribute to AJ Styles. That's Monday, one of the greatest superstars of all time.
Man, I watched that fucking the retirement tour that they posted for AJ Styles, bro. I damn near fucking cried like a baby. That shit was so fucking emotional. That shit had me in fucking tears almost.
Well, there's Melo, and lately in all these U.S.
I didn't want to cry, so I tried not to. That shit was fucking sad.
Now he's called his shot.
Fucking legend.
Setting a course to elimination chamber. But look who he's up against here. I mean, this is some triple threat.
I fucking love Damian Priest though. I hope he gets back to the top soon.
Wade, you've brought this up a few times for other superstars. When you know what it's like to hold gold at WrestleMania, you're even more desperate to have that feeling again.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you've never been to the top of the mountain and 95% of the locker room are in that category, then you really want to get there. When you've been to the top of the mountain like Damian Priest has as a former world heavyweight champion, you expect to be there. Suddenly your position in the card, at least in your mind, has changed forever. So I promise you, since losing that World Heavyweight Championship last year, Damian Priest has been on a tear, on a mission to get back to the very top. And right now, just like everyone else in this match, he is 2 wins away from booking himself a World Championship match at WrestleMania.
Their opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 249 pounds, Trick Williams!
Well, few superstars have been more outspoken in and out of the ring than Trick Williams since his arrival way to SmackDown. So it just feels like things have changed around the locker room. And now he has to deliver on everything he's been saying. We heard him moments ago backstage just simply say, I'm gonna get the job done.
He's tall, he's dark, he's handsome, and he's got a little pizzazz, and it would seem like he's got the hottest chant in WWE history. And talk between Melo and Trick here now formally. A few years ago, at least in NXT, they ran together as the Trick and Melo gang, ultimately a big falling out. It was every man for himself after Trick tried to negotiate some sort of partnership with Melo here. Melo was having none of it.
Yeah, Damian Priest wasn't wasting time getting to work in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match, but you detailed that they were best friends in NXT, and then the relationship fractured due to jealousy as Priest looks to take control early on.
Smart from Priest, knows exactly what's at stake here. No time for chat. Well, clearly, Trick Williams sees the chat at a slightly different light.
2 big men with such athleticism and power.
These two know each other pretty well already. We saw them do battle a few weeks ago on SmackDown, and indeed at Saturday night's main event in that 4-way. rather heavy-handed affair between those two in the past, and seems to have started exactly the same way here.
You mentioned what happened back in January between these two. There was interference from Sami Zayn, so it was a no contest when Trick Williams and Damian Priest ended up together in the ring back then.
I'll tell you right now, the onus really is on Melo and Trick to beat the veteran Damian Priest here, former World Heavyweight Champ. He's been in the Elimination Chamber before. It's a big prove-it moment for a couple of guys in Trick and Melo, who both want to be the guy right here on SmackDown. Well, you can't be the guy unless you can put a guy like Priest away.
Oh, Priest has an edge to him tonight, looking to advance to Chicago.
And this is just that extra layer of confidence that being a former World Heavyweight Champ gives you against a couple of relative newcomers. And I appreciate that Melo is a United States champ.
Oh wow, he went from choke slam to onto his heels.
It's crazy athleticism for a 6'5", 250-pound Trick Williams. It didn't quite work.
Well, speaking of athleticism, Carmelo Hayes rolls off the back, springboards, and takes out Trick Williams.
Yeah, no surprise with that athleticism from Melo, and La Mystica connects.
Oh, that turtle-to-whirl spinning face buster of Carmelo Hayes. But Damian Priest, could he do it right here? And left shoulder up from Melo. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you here on Friday Night SmackDown, the road to WrestleMania. Now the road is closing in on Chicago. 8 days from now, it'll be Elimination Chamber. Four men have punched their ticket to that golden opportunity there in Chicago. We're here to see if Carmelo Hayes, Damian Priest, or Trick Williams will be next.
Trick has been on one hell of a streak here since debuting on SmackDown. Another big victory last week against Rey Fenix. But this would perhaps be the biggest of his career so far to get himself into that Elimination Chamber match and an opportunity of booking his ticket for WrestleMania and a World Championship match. But Melo has other ideas. So Carmelo Hayes, who is laser focused not only on keeping his United States Championship, but also adding to it by winning the chamber and then going on and winning World Championship gold at WrestleMania, becoming a champ.
Oh, looking for the quick one right here. And right back to it is Trick.
These two know each other so well. At one point, Carmelo Hayes was kind of the in-ring mentor to Trick Williams. Trick Williams at the time a few years ago, brand new to the industry.
Double knockdown with trading right hands. See Melo checking his teeth. Mere images of each other on the offensive assault.
And when you've dropped each other, the last thing you want is the massive Damian Priest prowling around the ring, picking out who he's going to take down.
Priest. Oh, as he just drops his head on that hard edge of the apron.
We saw Melo trying to negotiate his way off the shoulder of Priest, and Priest just had too much power and said, no, not today.
Big right hand from Damian Priest, one of the best strikers in the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Has massive limb length. You see the huge frame where those limbs are crazy long. And he knows exactly how to maximize his range, keep himself away from opponents while punching them in the mouth. Oh.
Trick Williams turning things around quickly.
It's that nimble-sided Trick Williams we've seen time and time again. Unfeasible movement for a heavyweight, but movement is the Carmelo Hayes story. Might be the best mover I have ever seen in this industry. He's right up there with the best in history.
Jumping DDT. And now Williams looking to rid the ring of Carmelo Hayes. What a great scene here in Sunrise, Florida for Friday Night SmackDown. So much on the line. The men's elimination chamber qualifying match. Trick Williams and Damian Priest in the ring right now. And the triple threat is Carmelo Hayes, the United States champion, now enters the fray. Springboard and delivers.
Just pinpoint perfection once again from Carmelo Hayes, and sadly for Melo, both opponents rolling out of the ring. Can't win it on the outside in this. Oh! Melo not slowing down, picking up the pace just when it counts.
Man, that running shotgun drop kick as Trick Williams was draped across the timekeeper barrier, and now Melo wants every bit of it. Right on top of Priest with the splash.
Damian Priest looking groggy as hell, and pouncing at the right moment was Carmelo Hayes, almost getting the job done with that frog splash. Take another look at this, you can see Damian Priest was trying his best to get out of danger, just didn't have enough left in the tank. We're getting out of trouble, at least for now.
You can see how effective Damian Priest is as Carmelo Hayes is tracking him on the outside.
That's what's so frustrating for a superstar when they have the upper hand.
Oh, man! Interception, Trick Williams.
Unique swinging leg there, just about catching Carmelo Hayes as Carmelo was hitting top gear.
And you can hear the crowd chanting, "Whoop that Trick." As Trick Williams, the Uranagi, and into the hook of the leg.
Once again, you can see Carmelo trying his best to evade that move, but Trick was having none of it. Took a second bite of that bookend, it connected. Carmelo Hayes in big trouble here.
The self-boasting, most entertaining, most athletic, most dangerous man in the business is trying to showcase everything he's about.
Grown folk talking.
He will jaw non-stop in the ring, as you heard moments ago with Carmelo. Oh, he followed him right. He knew what was coming.
There's a little surprise attack there from Trick Williams, and
watch out! Oh, right into the front of the desk.
The desk is absolutely trashed. Imagine what the ribs of Damian Priest feel like. But now Trick spots victory coming.
Trick Williams got him lined up, but instead Carmelo out the back door.
Oh my God.
Trick Williams.
Well, that connected flush with full momentum, and Trick Williams cannot quite believe that did not get the victory.
He brings that trick kick. Very few survive it, but somehow the U.S. champion did.
And with Damian Priest down and maybe out, it behooves Trick Williams and indeed Carmelo Hayes to try and finish the job now.
And that is exactly what Trick Williams intends to do. Oh, Damian back on his feet.
Yeah, that's
back into the mix.
World heavyweight champion level endurance right there, shrugging off the pain of that desk landing. And now,
Razor's Edge to advance to Elimination Chamber. And that right shoulder somehow is able to get up.
But don't take your eyes off Melo! Because he
nothing but net. Williams in the triple threat makes the save to keep things alive. So every man has brought his best, and every man is laid out in the ring. What a scene here on SmackDown.
All three of these in incredibly bad shape this deep into the matchup, but that's all you need for motivation. Crack an eye open, see that WrestleMania sign, and realize you are 2 victories away. Tonight is one, the next one being Elimination Chamber, and you are going to the dance.
It is in 8 days in Chicago. Randy Orton's in, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans is in, and now who will get the next ticket?
I don't know how wise of Carmelo Hayes it was to be trading with the bigger, stronger Trick Williams, but somehow Carmelo Hayes is hanging in there with him.
Oh, Priest. 2 massive kicks, the knee, the spinning effort, and now the striking attack of Damian Priest.
Mentioned it earlier, one of the best strikers in the game. Oh! Double attack in response, and Priest looking in a real bad way now.
Helping hand and delivers. Crossbody lateral press. Trick says, hold on a second. That's mine, looking to steal it. Mello rips his hand away from hooking the leg.
You don't get freebies when it comes to the Elimination Chamber and an opportunity at WrestleMania.
What a counter by Carmelo Hayes and delivers. And now he's looking to advance right here, right now.
Carmelo Hayes just looking a step ahead this deep in the match. But watch out!
Look at this. Shoulders down by way of Williams. Back and forth they go. First 48.
Oh my God, bro.
Hayes is in prime position to do it.
Well, Hayes looking to go up top. That is a long way across the ring, but if anyone can make it, Carmelo Hayes certainly can.
Never doubt him. He comes. Oh! Reese with a massive right hand. And now a razor's edge. Oh! The trick shot delivered. And could that be it?
Woo!
Here is your winner, Trick Williams!
Just when Damian Priest thought he had it all lined up, that big, powerful, running, jumping, pump knee from Trick Williams.
Let's talk about it. Oh yeah, Trick Willie just booked his ticket for the Elimination Chamber, and this was Mello going in for the big one. But out the corner of his eye, what does he see? A big swing from Damian Priest, and Priest going for that razor's edge. Caught with 1 trick shot, caught with 2 trick shots, and Trick Willie did exactly what he said. He got the job done.
So we now have 5 of the 6 in the chamber. 5 of the 6 ways to define greatness and opportunity. Only 1 spot left, and it will be determined Monday with Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, or the OG El Grande Americano. But put Trick Williams in the mix.
Hey, come on,
Special delivery. You don't touch it. Hey, would you like to turn off for a second? I'm trying to hear what you're saying. It's no good idea. Just start being. Come on.
Excuse us.
I'll tell you what I told everyone else. I don't know what's in the... Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Fix this.
What, the crate one? No, look, it's not my problem. I'm a GM. You need a psychiatrist.
This is your fault. What do you mean?
It is my fault.
We'd have Axiom's mask still if you'd let me be at ringside. So yes, this is
Axiom's
your...
mask. One thing, just hold that thought. Jordan, do you need something?
Yes, do you have a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're new here? Important business happening, okay? Wait your turn.
Not important.
What?
You're gonna have a problem bigger than your shell of a husband if you talk to me like that again.
You do not talk about my husband
You're
like that. How
a weird
dare you?
husband.
You
Why
have
don't you
no.
just
Why are
take
you
him
even
out?
here?
Okay, ladies.
Right?
Like the 2 of you have some frustrations that you want to get out, so why don't we take them out on each other next week in a match? Does that sound great to you?
Get down from there. We're going home.
He's not feeling too great.
Fucking crate puns are crazy.
Sad Johnny. Hey, remember Wade's still to come. What a main event.
Oh man, Aleister Black tried to get into the head of Randy Orton a little earlier. We'll see if he was successful when they throw down later on tonight in SmackDown's main event.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
God, my goofy ass is stupid.
Tokyo, Japan. She is the Women's United States Champion, Julia!
She was so heated a week ago, and it centered on an exchange with Io and Rhea, and now the U.S. champion gets Rhea face-to-face, not title match, but with a lot behind it next.
Monday. A phenomenal celebration takes place.
We will pay tribute to AJ Styles, one of the all-time greats in the wrestling ring.
As the last spots in Elimination Chamber are claimed.
Who gets to Chicago for Elimination Chamber? Oh my God! He's back! The Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar!
Raw, Monday, 8 Eastern, Pacific, only on Netflix.
God damn it.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the OV. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Go get on, Peter. For all of us.
What are you, FBI? CIA?
Postal Inspector?
I think that you should drive BJ across country on this college road trip. I'm gonna do this my way. When he come back, he gonna be scarred. How's it going?
Terrible.
Really? You don't need it.
He's rude and belligerent.
Eat this chicken.
I'm not gonna make it through this.
Y'all ain't welcome here. I'm sorry, he always been real stupid.
To the grand line, and now we're one step closer to our dreams. So let's celebrate! Beat down time, baby.
Oh my fucking god, bro. I'm gonna fucking crash out if I keep sneezing, bro. I'm gonna punch myself in the face. For realio. I'm getting sick of this shit. I'm getting sick of fucking sneezing. Oh my god, bro. Ah!
A good leader always has a plan, but allow me to demonstrate.
Go, go.
Oh my god, it's the vision. They don't care. Oh, and here comes James.
I want a clean
he's
fight. I
heating
want to abide
away.
by the rules. There are no rules.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, give me a raise. Give me a raise.
Well, the week of WrestleMania in Vegas is just awesome. Vegas will also host SmackDown and Raw during WrestleMania weekend. That's Friday, April 17th, Monday the 20th, and it's going to be at the T-Mobile Arena. And tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
One. Yes. Get up. We're done. Stop.
Oh. You back? You want some of this? I'm actually in line behind two others.
Two others. Who's
Did you forget? You done injured me, making me sit at home for months, and you thought I was just gonna disappear?
You ain't stupid.
Oh yeah, no, but fine. I actually think it's better if she doesn't see it coming. You're right. I wasn't gonna hit her. I just want to see her scared. It's better if we bruise that ego, hurt that pride, take that title, and then she don't gotta worry about WrestleMania.
Whatever.
Reach in with that Endo was enraged a week ago. She came up short in her Elimination Chamber qualifier. Alexa Bliss won that. Never backs down from a challenge. Hey, a week ago, of course, tag team champions, Io and Rhea were in a brutal championship match and dissolved in the Chaos Wave.
Nia Jax and Lashed Legend, both teams came close to victory on several occasions, but eventually the competitors completely lost focus on the victory part and a devastating brawl ensued. Absolutely nowhere was safe as tables were broken, then security barriers were broken. The ref threw this whole thing out. And of course, ultimately, the bodies of 4 competitors were completely broken too. Now, the rematch of that incident will be taking place next week on SmackDown, but for this week, Rhea Ripley has some singles to deal with.
That's going to be so much fun. There it is, next week in Louisville, Kentucky, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky against the Irresistible Forces next week.
And we are back on USA next week.
Yes. Olympic schedule comes to an end, so USA Network next week for Friday Night SmackDown, the night before Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber that on the women's side, speaking of Nia Jax, now includes Kiana James, who pulled off the upset, winning the triple threat earlier tonight here in Florida over Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax.
So we had some major crosswords.
Oh my fucking god, bro. I'm gonna crash the fuck out, bro.
Melee that we saw a few moments ago. Julia and Kiana James talked a little smack to our tag champs Io and Rhea Ripley. Clearly very unhappy with each other. Now, you also mentioned not so long ago, Joe, that Julia lost her opportunity to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Of course, Julia and Kiana James lost their tag opportunity against the tag champs a couple of weeks ago. So Julia highly irate at the moment, and this, right from the off, has been a very, very aggressive version of Julia, who is not backing down to the intimidating Rhea Ripley.
No, she's not at all. As Rhea with that strength and power, but Julia's got her locked up here.
As we transition into that grotto-type move there, trying to choke out Rhea Ripley, but Ripley simply too strong. Too much left in the tank, very difficult to disable Rhea Ripley this early in a matchup.
And you mentioned what happened on February 6th when Rhea and Io scored the pinfall on Julia in that tag team championship match. And then a week ago when Rhea was commenting that, oh, you must be mad about how Elimination Chamber qualifying went.
But once again, attempt to think of a tornado DDT there, but Ripley just holding on, refusing to go down, and now forcing this into a vertical suplex. We'll see if this one works out, and yeah!
Oh, it does, as the delayed vertical suplex is delivered by Rhea. And just a 1 count. But you can see writhing in pain with her back is Julia.
Yeah, I feel like suddenly Mami's woken up and
looking for
looking to
Riptide.
finish this.
Looking for Riptide right away. Julia able to escape it and then slam Ripley down.
A yank of the hair. Referee wasn't too impressed, but it's done the job. Warning sent the way of Julia, but Julia now with a firm upper hand.
Coming in hard to that corner.
Julia really getting better as the weeks pass here on SmackDown, getting more and more comfortable in that ring.
Takes her all the way to the other corner.
I mean, what a test this is against Rhea Ripley. So Rhea Ripley was already qualified for the Elimination Chamber. Io Sky got her qualifier this Monday on Raw. Presumably taking it easy tonight, resting up ahead of that while Mami does the damage.
Io Sky against Raquel Rodriguez and Kairi Sane to determine the final spot in the Women's Elimination Chamber. That comes your way on Raw.
And this is just Mammy finding those extra gears now. Oh! And that was one gear through Manny's shoulder first into the post. Nice movement there from Julia, and Rhea Ripley's in big trouble here.
Boy, you could hear that impact echoing throughout Amaranth Bank Arena, and then the steel steps, so Julia is in control against Rhea.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is O, H to the OV. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Go get on, Peter. For all of us.
What are you, FBI? CIA?
Postal inspector?
I'm a night agent.
I think that you should drive BJ across country on this college road trip. I'm gonna do this my way. When he come back, he gonna be scarred. How's it going?
Terrible.
Really? You don't need it.
He's rude and belligerent.
Eat this chicken.
I'm not gonna make it through this.
Y'all ain't welcome here. I'm sorry, he always been real stupid.
Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl.
Walk
Hey, baby
in like
girl.
you own the air. Because confidence, that's your superpower. Acknowledge me. You don't talk. You flip it. Own it. Make it yours. Walk in loud. Walk out legendary.
Working 9 to 5. Oh, they got a President's Day sale.
A good engineer always has a plan, but allow me to demonstrate.
All right, gentlemen, I want a clean fight. I want to abide by the rules.
There are no rules.
Is Anthony Davis the 21st century's most frustrating superstar?
What's your reaction to that?
Netflix.
We had Andrew Luck on the show, and he gave us a hard count, and it was actually like a theme of beauty.
What? Come on.
LeBron just like looming from across the court.
This is why we watch sports.
It all comes down to this.
We made it to the Grand Line, and now we're one step closer to our dreams.
So let's celebrate!
Beat down time, baby.
Julia, the United States champion, is in control here in this non-title match against Rhea Ripley. It's all the emotion of recent weeks that has boiled up in Julia, and we have seen plenty of spirit and fight in her. She came up short in the Elimination Chamber qualifying, lost in a tag team championship, and now taking it out on Rhea.
Went for that Arriva Dirty. Rhea Ripley just about getting a hand up and blocking it in the nick of time. And Ripley has been taken to test tonight by Julia.
I don't even feel sick, bro.
In this one,
Fuck.
looking to turn things around.
Center of the ring, Julia and Rhea Ripley, 8 days away from Elimination Chamber. Rhea Ripley will be in it on the women's side. Julia's tag team partner, Kiana James, that's one of the big stories of the night. She pulled the upset to punch her ticket to Elimination Chamber. And now Mommy. Here comes Rhea.
For the first time in this match, Ripley looking to build some momentum after riding out a major storm from Julia. And boy, have things suddenly turned around here.
Have they ever?
That is the permanent threat that Rhea Ripley holds. Even when she looks beaten, there's still this lurking in the tank.
The explosive offense from Ripley, and it is met by Julia.
Yeah, there's absolutely no let-up from Julia tonight. It's like a woman possessed in that ring.
She's looking to lock her up in that underhook butterfly position. But Rhea fighting back from that second rope and turn things around, and now she has Julia in a spot.
Completely unprotected.
Oh! And Ripley with such ease and returns the favor.
Face plant right off the shoulder. And Rhea Ripley looks almost furious with herself for allowing Julia to dominate so much of this match.
Bro, oh my God, bro.
And this could be it now,
Oh,
Joe.
she's going for Riptide Wade. Rhea wants to end it right here as Julia fights back with a series of elbows.
Well, Julia's done her homework, knows how devastating that move is. Needs something in reply, and that'll do it.
That's exactly what she looks to get here.
Oh,
and a Riva Dirty knee. A Riva Dirty knee. And Rhea survives it.
But straight back on the attack is Julia again. Absolutely no let-up.
Could be a Northern Lights bomb right here, but instead, the headbutt from Rhea Ripley. And quickly into position for a roll. Nia Jax has arrived.
As has Lash Legend.
Remember what's going down next week in Louisville.
The irresistible forces sending a major message now to 50% of the women's tag champs. Rhea Ripley is getting mugged in the ring, and backup is on his way.
Here comes Io Sky, the other half of the tag team champions.
Nicely navigating her way around Nia Jax. It's only half the puzzle here.
The genius of the Sky.
Shote uppercuts on Lash Legend. What a mismatch those two are.
Rhea clears the ring of Lash Legend. But their arrival put an end to a feisty match. They will meet with the tag team championships on the line next week in Louisville.
Oba Femi. Impressive showing tonight. You know, I've had my eye on you, and you are a WrestleMania main event waiting to happen. And as the locker room leader, the man filling the void that John Cena left, it is my responsibility to get the next generation ready.
Oh, really? And how are you going to do that?
I'm glad you asked. My 3 core values: master, inspire, zone in, master the class. Inspire to be better than everybody else, and when the pressure hits, zone in and be undeniable. I could show you the ropes, both inside and out, to get you where you need to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can show me the ropes?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you show me the ropes next week?
Perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll go talk to Aldis about it.
Awesome. Wait, why is he talking to Aldis? Wait, no, not a match! Not a match!
Zone in 2 words. Still to come. Randy Orton,
This is gonna be a good match.
Aleister Black. Our main event on SmackDown is coming your way.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho.
What's up, sleepy girl? You a sleepy girl? You just like sleeping in here, don't you?
I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Go get on, Peter. For all of us.
I got so many fucking Funko Pops that I need to get sorted out.
CIA?
Postal inspector?
Yeah, that's about 1. So I need about 2, so I would need 2. That would help spread that out a little bit. And then once I spread it out, because I'm getting one of these, but like a double,
Good engineer always has
that I
a
can
plan,
put
but
all
allow
my
me to
other shit in.
demonstrate.
Anthony Davis the 21st century's most frustrating superstar?
What's your reaction to that? Netflix.
We had Andrew Luck on the show, and he gave us a hard count, and it was actually like a thing of beauty.
What? Come on!
LeBron just like looming from across the court.
This is why we watch sports.
It all comes down to this.
We made it to the grand line, and now we're one step closer to our dreams.
So let's celebrate!
Beat down, baby.
So we fucking fuck up pasta. I gotta. Oh, fuck. Motherfucker.
I think that you should drive BJ across country on this college road trip. I'm gonna do this my way. When he come back, he gonna be scarred. How's it going?
Terrible.
Really? You don't need it.
He's rude and belligerent.
Eat this chicken.
I'm not gonna make it through this.
Y'all ain't welcome here.
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker.
Hey, Sunday night, watch the Royal Rumble. Catch all the action. The road to WrestleMania underway. The full Royal Rumble broadcast Sunday night on standard, regular ESPN, not the app. Lineal, big ESPN, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. The Royal Rumble on ESPN.
Lexi, I know I lost. Take a minute, take it in. I know this is hard for you, but you're gonna be okay.
Charlotte.
Yes.
It's okay to be upset.
Lexi, I'm not upset. My best friend is in chamber. I am not. I am fine. You wanna know why I'm fine? Because I am famously evolved. Lexi, I'm wearing studs. Do you see any diamonds?
Aw, Alexa, are you sure that you're gonna be okay in the chamber all by yourself? I mean, you two have become pretty codependent. Kiana, really rich coming from you. You said you wanted Julia to be a triple champion, and yet you're the only one in chamber. Interesting.
Well, we don't worry about petty little issues like that. We understand that this is a working relationship. You guys might be best friends, okay? But we're the most powerful duo on this roster.
Huh? No. Prove it.
I fucking love Julia.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thought you're coming with me.
Boy, Charlotte was so close, had the figure 8 leg lock locked in against Nia when all of a sudden Kiana James came up with a pinfall victory. Hey, next week we're back on USA Network for Friday Night SmackDown. Going to be in Louisville. Let's go through what's coming the fans' way.
Kentucky, we're coming your way, and this will be a bad-tempered affair. First match last week ended in a brawl. We saw another brawl moments ago. Well, next week, tag gold on the line as Rhea and Io defend against the Irresistible Forces.
And perhaps it is time for the Wyatt Six Sacred Family Lantern to return home. Solo Sikoa, Uncle Howdy put forth the challenge. It is in Louisville next week.
I'm about to smash him next week. Let's get the car and let's get the hell out of here, huh? Yeah.
Hey, I'll catch up with y'all. Let me finish packing.
Let y'all at the car. Tell him. I'm on want you to know that I'm very, very proud of you. Congratulations on the big win tonight. You know what? You've been by my side since day one, and you never betrayed me. And I know you'll be U.S. champion one day. But for now, we need to focus on the Wyatts. We need to make sure that they never get this back. Because without this, they're nothing. Trust me.
Nandayo. What do you want?
それでいいのか? Are you proud of yourself? 一人で戦えよ. Will you always be in Soul's shadow? Soul has led you into a war where you are nothing more than a soldier. You've been held back from becoming your own man.
I've always been my own man.
だったら prove it. Next time you compete, leave your family tree in the forest. Let's find out what Tamatonga is truly capable of. 本物のタマトンガ見せろ。
When the Elimination Chamber qualifiers began, it did so with Aleister Black nearly landing a spot there. But in the end, Randy Orton took it. Now he pointed a finger right at Orton tonight. And he's meeting up with him in the main event.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Why? I don't want to sneeze no more. I don't want to sneeze, bro. I'm so sick of fucking sneezing. It's like there's a fucking vessel that's just like itching.
Black. Wade just missed landing a black mass on Randy Orton that likely would have gotten him to Chicago.
Yeah, locked horns with him. You would think, okay, that's the issue over, but clearly it has not left the mind of Aleister Black ever since.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
In 8 days, Randy Orton will be in the chamber in Chicago. We know 4 of the other men who will be by his side. LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, and earlier tonight, we saw Trick Williams advance. Wade, he set forth the message at the start of 2026. This year is for history, to add to his championship records.
Yeah, Randy Orton, generally the favorite for any match he's competing in. However, the Elimination Chamber, there is an element of luck involved, of course, regarding when the pods open. And just in general, such a hard match to predict with 6 of the best competing and all that steel and carnage. It's going to be quite the event 1 week from tomorrow. But Orton's got to get there in one piece first, and of course, locking up with someone as dangerous as Aleister Black is no easy task. Black sent some cryptic words the way of Orton last week, and indeed again this week, and despite those words being cloaked in his typical ambiguity, the words were clearly dripping with threat.
Earlier tonight, Aleister Black telling Randy Orton that the guy he's seen the past couple of weeks, that's not the Viper he knows.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what Aleister Black is getting at, and that's for a lot of the things that come out of the mouth of Aleister. I'm not quite sure.
Motherfucker.
I think he was alluding to the fact
I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Rhodes and Randy Orton, they're going to meet in the Elimination Chamber. I
You're fucking sneezing, bro.
stirring that pot, but you've got to be careful stirring up a Viper's nest, and now Aleister Black is the one who's put himself in major danger in my eyes.
Well, the appreciation from this crowd here, chanting Randy, Randy, right on the opening bell. 11,400 plus here at the home of the Stanley Cup champion for the Panthers. The skill of Black.
Both men trying their best to sow some fear in
God
the mind
damn,
of their opponent. Orton, for once, met his match there with Aleister Black. Sinister looking pose from both men, but back on top, Orton.
Fucking dying over here. Yo, gamer, I appreciate you for fucking staying with me the whole time. Holy shit.
And how about a bonus strike out onto the floor? The Viper off to a good start.
Orton out of the corner of his eye, staring at our desk and quickly coming into play, but Aleister Black knew that was coming.
with a quick attack from Randy back into the ring.
Yeah, the difficulty in staying one step ahead of Randy Orton is quite the task, and believe me, I've locked up with Orton on more than one occasion, and I rarely came off well, and Orton once again going back to Old Faithful, that desk. Equivalent of a tag partner for Randy Orton over the years, and it seems to be the case once again tonight.
Oh man, the impact on the back of Aleister Black.
I think the Viper is hearing voices in his head, and they're saying one more time.
Yeah, he's hearing 11,434 of them. And he delivers on exactly what they want.
Ask and ye shall receive. I think Aleister Black at this point might be regretting talking a little smack to the Viper earlier.
How about 3?
He didn't even ask for that one. That's a bonus.
Crowd just soaking it in. Breaking the count again just to dole out more punishment on Aleister Black.
And it is just an experience witnessing one of the greatest in history, Randy Orton, do his thing. And these people here tonight get a real treat. Like Orton has barely even broken sweat at this point and been completely dominant in the process. Trying to scramble away is Aleister Black, and finally getting some shots in return.
He needs every one of those kicks. But it's been a non-stop attack.
Those Muay Thai strikes that have helped Black become the major name that he is. But just bouncing off the Viper.
Look at the way his body is draped across that timekeeper barrier. The Viper, Randy Orton, who looked to shut up Aleister Black earlier tonight, said if he wants to see the old Randy, then go get your gear. And that is how we have ended up with this main event, as Randy Orton's been in complete control.
Just devastating stomps, destroying the body of Aleister Black. And Randy Orton has been at his cold and calculated best. And clearly Zelina is aware of that. She's trying to throw a spanner in the works here for Orton. And this distraction may be pivotal.
Oh, and it pays off with that knee to the back from Aleister Black.
Zelina paying dividends there for Aleister Black, who was getting absolutely nothing in this match. But these kicks from Black are devastating. The Muay Thai expert.
It's where he's so dangerous, and you brought it up. Just 8 days away from Elimination Chamber, and Randy in against a dangerous striker like Aleister Black.
Yeah, that's the danger in taking a match like this. You think, you know what, I'll shut this guy up, but you also want to try and stay 100%.
He can win it right here.
Ahead of Elimination Chamber, and that was a late kick out from Orton.
Well, it's a massive knee. Delivered a couple big strikes.
Took a knee on the point of the jaw. I don't care how great you are. Take another look at the impact of that, and there's no blocking that shot on Orton. For all his greatness, for all those 20-plus years, is still a human being with a human being jaw. And that impact has clearly taken a major toll on the Viper.
Randy Orton was the first to qualify for Elimination Chamber. Aleister Black came up short. Black challenged him earlier tonight, and he's glad to take it. Remember Monday, the tribute to AJ Styles, one of the greatest ever do it. He will have his final address to the WWE Universe on Monday Night Raw.
Wow, from that suplex attempt, still throwing knee shots at every angle. That is the
right to the top of the head weight.
Crazy skilled feet and knees of Aleister Black.
Is up for the vertical suplex. Next thing you know, you have a knee coming down on top of your head. Here's Aleister Black, hook of the leg.
So here's the problem when you're in there with someone like an Aleister Black, who's this kind of crossover fighter from the world of Muay Thai and Thai boxing. Nobody trains for this kind of offense in wrestling gyms. So Randy Orton, for all his career, he's taken on the absolute best out there. He's never fought someone with the kind of skill set of an Aleister Black, and that's why when Aleister Black gets a little momentum, there is no way to block these shots for Randy Orton. This is all new offense that Orton is receiving, and he's 25 years deep into a career.
Yeah, of anybody on the roster, of anybody in the locker room, Aleister Black possesses the most extensive background in martial arts, and you're seeing it come through mid-match. But Randy, you know what he's capable of. Looking for that draping DDT.
Desperately trying to break that rhythm is Black, and he's doing exactly what you need to do in that situation. Just stop on Orton in his tracks.
Back and forth they go. You can see Randy a little unsteady on his feet for a moment.
Trying to figure out the method to the madness of Aleister Black, and I do see it as a madness. It doesn't quite connect with a lot of us mentally. But Black returned to WWE with a stated intent of making up for lost time and getting on a fast track to the main event. Well, if you want to be in some main events around here, winning a singles match against Randy Orton will certainly help your cause. And that is likely the reason why Aleister Black is currently targeting such a big fish as Randy Orton.
Yeah, that's as big of a notch that you can put on the belt. Randy up to his feet, able to counter. Back suplex.
Yeah, for all the strikes in the world, there is simply no accounting for power, and Randy getting that look in his eye. He's wounded, and that is perhaps when the Viper is at his most dangerous.
Look at those eyes. That is where danger works.
Black picks. The ice-cold stare has returned, and I would not want to be Aleister Black right now.
Randy on the attack. That scoop, snap, power slam. They can sense it.
Randy looking as barbaric as ever. It didn't work the first time, but this time Aleister Black is a lot more softened up.
A draping DDT. And now he is zoned in on the target. Black able to survive it.
Wisely scarpering out of there. I don't know how much is left in Aleister Black, but he better smarten up quick, because in hot pursuit is Randy Orton.
Oh, big kick. I mean, he caught him clean and flush.
Just a roundhouse to the temple of Orton, and Orton struggling, but that'll work too. Good old-fashioned poke to the eye. Referee did not like that. Got to be careful.
Balor Demon yet? Nah, bro. I works in SmackDown.
Looking for the back suplex onto the table instead. Black able to secure himself on the table. Oh,
maybe an Elimination Chamber.
Well, Aleister Black went for that big Pele kick to the jaw there of Orton. Denied, blocked, and now face planted onto the desk.
Zelina getting the attention of Randy Orton just for a moment.
Well, it worked the first time around. This time, however, Aleister Black has not stirred since eating that desk. And Orton is cooking up something here.
Is he ever?
The barbaric look in his
oh,
eye.
Damn.
Watch this, Zelina.
Draping DDT off the desk onto the floor. Oh, man, the impact on the floor.
Oh, let me tell you, those are very thin protective pads covering concrete. And the skull of Aleister Black just bounced 6 inches in the air.
And now Orton's going to toss him right back in.
Orton can take all the time. Oh!
Drew McIntyre just comes in with the title.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Smashes Randy Orton across the head.
Just drilled on, and Orton is barely moving. I can't believe it. Oh,
here comes Cody.
Rhodes.
Here comes Cody.
Well, McIntyre was thrown out of the building earlier by GM Aldis. Clearly sneaked his way back in, but is the damage done?
Cody's on the hunt for Drew.
Well, Cody was
Randy
just a bit
Orton
too late.
Took a huge shot from Drew's championship. That title came right across his head as he struggled to get back to his feet. Black Mass! Black Mass delivered from Aleister Black.
Damn. That's how it ends?
Randy Orton will be in the Elimination Chamber in 8 days. But he took on this dangerous assignment.
So you're aware, Drew McIntyre's champion.
Well, McIntyre refusing
CM Punk's champion.
targets on his own back, apparently, as WWE champion.
Jay Cargill's champion.
It seems, placing targets on anyone who is in the Elimination Chamber match and who may end
I'm watching SmackDown right now, but
to his championship at WrestleMania.
yeah.
Smashing that title
Yeah,
across
he is.
the head of Randy Orton.
I don't know how for how long, but yeah.
Pass delivered from Aleister Black.
Doesn't the WWE champ look proud of himself?
8 days away from Elimination Chamber. It'll be in Chicago on Saturday the 28th.
Oh shit. Yeah, I do too. I mean, oh damn. She's tag champs with Io now. Yeah, she's fucking tag champs with Io right now. I don't know when you stopped watching. I'd get back into it. Shit. Fucking I have short-term memory loss, bro. I have dementia. Nah, fuck. God damn it. Shit. Give me a second. Let me think. I just watched a 3-hour fucking show and I can't remember it. Hold up. Maybe I got the clips. So, Wyatt 6 versus Solo Sikoa. That's gonna be a thing. Aleister Black's trying to get into Randy's head. Trying to turn him back into 2009 Randy, which I am not 100%. Which I am not against at all. Jade had a promo. Kiana James going to the Elimination Chamber. Oba Femi fucking destroys Kit Wilson again for the second week in a row. There's a mystery crate. Cody and Sammy get into a little heated argument. Trick Williams wins the Elimination Chamber qualifier. Fuck. God damn it. Shinsuke and Tama. They're bringing that back. I have no idea who the mystery crate is. It could be fucking R-Truth's balls. I don't know why. But fucking R-Truth is just like, bro, it's just so fucking funny to me. I mean, that's my rundown. Again, I'm tired of shit, bro. I've been working like a motherfucker the last like 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, so. I mean, I would get back into it. My recommendation for you, and I don't like to say this, if you want to watch SmackDown, if you want to watch Monday Night Raw, get Netflix. If you want to watch SmackDown, get a VPN and watch it on Netflix. That's what I do. And then this will probably low key though. To be fully honest with you, this will probably be my last stream until I move. I'm moving March 2nd, so I gotta get all this shit moved out, put in the new place. So this will probably be the last time I stream. I might stream Monday. I might. I don't know. Depends how I feel after work. Work be draining my ass. But yeah, I'm gonna call it for a night now. I'm gonna post the clips. If you're on my Facebook, I have clips posted right now. That I'm editing right now. I'm editing one right now. Appreciate you, brother. I should be back. March 2nd. That should be my if I don't stream Monday, that'll be the next. I'll stream the next Monday after that. But I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna post this clip of the last match with Randy and Alistair, and then I'm gonna dip the fuck out and play some video games.